In these times when releases of all big movies are being cancelled or postponed, it's always a welcome relief to see a new movie, even if it is on an OTT platform. The trailer for Ginny Weds Sunny was colourful, light, breezy, funny, but with enough drama to hook me in. When I saw the trailer, I thought this might not be a bad watch. Let me note down the date and I will watch it. I did, and here's my review of Ginny Weds Sunny. It's a fairly simple story. Sunny is desperate to start his own restaurant, but his father wants him to get married before he can be allowed to do that. And with that in mind, Sunny goes around trying to look for a match for himself. It's not very successful, and then his sister suggests that they should look for an arranged marriage, which is what happens. Ginny's mother is a matchmaker, but most importantly, she wants to get Ginny married off. So she decides to play Cupid and sets up Sunny to win Ginny's heart so they can ultimately get married. The movie is all about what happens when Sunny goes after Ginny. The story and the writing is the weakest part of this movie. It's predictable and full of cliches. If you've seen a few other movies like Bareli Ki Barfi and any other love triangles of late, then you've pretty much seen everything that's to come in this movie. It's the same settings, same situations, same characters. The movie has been packaged up pretty well with decent production values. There are some good clothes on display. There are some nice settings on display. The movie spends most of its time in Delhi and the surrounding areas, with some Manali/Mussoorie thrown in. It never gets too offensive, but it doesn't bring anything new to the table. It has some decent songs as well, and the slower songs are a lot better. But I don't particularly dislike the remake of Sawan Mein Lag Gayi Aag. I think it's pretty catchy, and if you ignore the fact that you have seen Badshah, Mika and Neha Kakkar in almost every other remake, then you can still enjoy it. What saves the movie is the cast. Rajiv Gupta as Sunny's father and Ayesha Raza Mishra as Ginny's mother were hilarious. They are saddled with bit parts and half-baked lines, but they rise above that mediocre writing and give a solid performance. Suhail Nayyar was a surprise in this one. I've not seen him before, at least I don't think so, but as Ginny's Haryanvi ex-boyfriend, he gives a competent and solid performance. He could be one to watch out for. Yami, Gautam and Vikrant Massey are both competent actors. Yami plays Ginny perfectly, giving off this confidence and mild arrogance of someone who knows she is a catch. She looks good as well, but when she's dressed up in the professional clothes, she carries it off a lot better. The traditional attires that were given to her were not always very flattering. This is possibly Vikrant Massey's first typical Bollywood leading man outing, and he aces all parts of it. From the goofy smitten boy to the cheesy suitor, he plays it really well. Whether he's displaying his frustration, his anger or his sensitivity, there is nothing that he can't do in this movie. He even danced well. It's worth a watch just to see him take on the part of a leading man in a Bollywood movie. And hopefully other Bollywood producers will take note and realize that he can carry off movies on his own with a little bit of competent writing, a good secondary cast. He can be cast as a leading man. If Ayushmann Khurrana deservedly and Kartik Aaryan somewhat undeservedly can be the leading men, then why can't Vikrant Massey? Ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, it's a fairly enjoyable watch. You will not regret watching it, but in a year's time or maybe a couple of years' time, you will not seek out this movie. Perhaps if this marks the start of Vikrant Massey coming out as a leading man, then in a few years' time, people might look back at it, but otherwise it will be forgotten. However, it's not a bad watch at all. There is enough fun, enough gags, enough comedy, enough drama in it to keep you hooked while you're watching it. And then once you're done with it, you can forget about it easily. So that was my very quick review of Ginny Weds Sunny. If you have watched the movie, let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't, but this review has helped you make up your mind one way or the other, let me know which part of the review that was. Write it down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends and family. Until next time, bye-bye.